would you feel like it would be too much of how do you say, like, would it be bad for me to know how to do it and actually explain that in videos, or is that something that you would recommend me not to do? You know, because I don't want
whether you do that or not.
I don't want to. I don't want
benefit.
Okay, I just don't want to like
learn properly.
Yes. I just don't want it to have a bad effect on what's happening to like the good things. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to do something. I want people to know like exactly how to do it, and if I can teach people, you know, like I wouldn't mind doing that. You know what I mean? Like this has
right.
The word of mouth is so powerful. Like that's the greatest thing you could have, man. And the one thing people really, really wish is why can't there just be a video on that, on anything, whatever it was. You know what I mean?
I have a video on going through the documents and talking about the documents, and I don't know what keeps happening to it. I think Facebook keeps removing it. I think YouTube keeps removing it. They don't want people to know, you know, and that's part of the problem. That's one of the issues we're fighting constantly. But regardless, the affidavit of repudiation should be sent to the Secretary of State of the United States.
Okay.
That's all the United States Code says it has to be sent to. Now, personally, I send it to the President. I send it to the Secretary of State as I'm required. I send it to the Attorney General. I send it to the Attorney General in the state I was born, which was California. And I send it to the Attorney General of the state I live in, which is Oregon. Why do I do that? Because I want them to know why I'm doing it. And every time there's a regime change, I send it out again to whoever the new guy is, because I want them to know it. Okay? When you send out the affidavit of repudiation and you get your green cards back in the mail showing proof of service that they signed for it, now you can attach that proof of service to a certified proof of service form and attach that to the top of your affidavit. After 21 days, you do a certified judgment of unrebutted affidavit, and you attach that to the top of your affidavit of repudiation. Now, that document could be used as something you have previously done in the law. See, previously is the fourth most important word in the law. Why? Because anything previously done is a settled matter.
Is it what? A civil?
So you can walk into a... What's that?
You said everything that's been... It's a civil matter? Is that what you said?
Is a settled
matter. Okay.
It's settled. It's done. You can't argue it. Okay? So now you've got a document that you can walk into a courtroom. You can throw your hand up like a school crossing guard stop sign and say, hold on just a minute, Judge. You can't presume that I'm a citizen, a person, and a resident, which is the three things that you need to have tacit agreement of in order to proceed and have jurisdiction, when I have previously in the law repudiated that matter, and here it is, the settled judgment in the affidavit, and you throw it down on the damn counter. See?
And that's not even stating anything about anything that happened.
Now he has no jurisdiction. You say, I'm hereby challenging jurisdiction. Now, in the beginning, you don't walk into a courtroom and you don't say your name and your address. You never say your name and address in the court. You say, I'm here by special divine appearance only. Calling for a constitutional court of record, asking for a summary judgment of the truth and facts upon the record via my affidavits. Now they can't do a damn thing except do a summary judgment on the truth and facts that are on the affidavits. And since your affidavits have gone rebutted, they become the judgment in the case. Case dismissed.
There's not
how easy I just won that court case?
Wow, and that's not even explaining anything about my kid and anything. Like, so they know exactly